Water. How much do we appreciate it? Interestingly, no one can live without it. Everyone has a right to it, but not everyone is fortunate to have it. Research has it that over 1 billion people have an urgent need to clean and safe drinking water. Water kills about 250,000 people every year. This is because water is humanity's basic need. It affects everything from health to education, poverty, women, children, and especially expecting mothers. Farmers need water to attend to their crops, livestock, and animals. With water, there will be no food shortages.
We all know water is life. We all know that. And if my figures are right, about 70% of the planet is made of water. The ocean, the streams, and all that is made of water. So from that, you know precisely that water is very important. If it was not, God wouldn't have created that large mass of water.
This is why March 22 is set aside every year as the calendar year for World Water Day by the United Nations to magnify the international focus on water-related issues, inspiring people and organizations to take action in order to make a positive difference.
World Water Day is a day set aside by World Health Organization with a view of looking at important issues relating to water and how we can better manage water for our future development. And for this year, the theme for World Water Day is Water and Job. By this, the World Health Organization is looking at the relationship between water for the people and how it affects job opportunities.
To this end, CWAY Drinking Water, Nigeria's leading safe and hygiene drinking water, commensurate with United Nations 2016 World Water Day's central theme, Water and Jobs, in raising awareness to how both water and jobs have the power to transform people's lives, the environment, and the global economy.
Right now, as we speak, it was estimated that 1 in every 10 people lack good access to safe drinking water. And this is a challenge. It means we have a job at hand. CWAY has a company, right from the production through the distribution channel till the water reaches you as a consumer there. It goes through a lot of processes, it goes through a lot of hands, and we have had opportunity to create jobs. Many Nigerians have been gainfully employed through that process. And this is something that is very important. We are happy to render such service. So it means that as a consumer, the company has been able to render service to you. In addition to that, we have been able to create job opportunity along the line. And apart from that, we are happy to realize that we have been able to touch lives. This is very, very important to us.
Water and jobs, definitely you can't separate the water, like I have said before, from life. And if that be the case, then as much as you make up your mind to take purified water, you are keeping some people in their jobs. Water treatment for us is a way of providing jobs for teeming Nigerians. We have thousands of Nigerians in our employment. So on a lighter side, if Nigerians keep drinking water, they keep providing jobs for teeming Nigerians. It's a way of giving back. So drink clean water ensures that some Nigerians remain in their jobs.
If working conditions and living wage are put in place, it can provide workers with sustainable income and pave way for broader social and economic advancements.
CWAY is a household in Nigeria. Started with the dispensed water. It's a favorite for every family in Nigeria. And for our users of the dispenser water, you know that the quality cannot be compromised. Even the mission statement of CWAY, you have quality all over it. So it's not something we compromise. For some companies, the processes are not that much. But if you go through the processes, of CWAY, you know that it's massive, and the essence is for us to get the best of waters, because what you take in matters. We know there are a whole lot of waters out there. Like some of our people will say that water is water. We know that water is water, but then there are waters and there are waters. We need to distinguish between the waters, and that is where CWAY comes in. In the 60 cl, that table water that we produce, you have the cleanest in terms of quality, and like I said, it's something we cannot compromise, because we know that most of these waterborne diseases, we know the harm it does to our body. And when you don't take water that is to be trusted, then you're likely to end up being in the hospital. And if you look at it too, where, if my figures are correct, about more than 70% of the fluid in our body is water. And I equally know that about over 1 billion workers today work in water-related sectors. So the importance is something that we cannot take for granted.
Guess what? Just as water can change course, so can we. We can clean up our water supplies, and we can make clean water accessible to everyone. CWAY Drinking Water knows that water is life, and loving water changes our relationship too. Water is one body, as it changes from rain to river to ocean, and we are all part of this body. With one body, we can leverage on CWAY for trusted drinking water.
You need to know the water that you trust. You need to leverage whatever trust you have on the experience you've had. Like I said at the beginning, CWAY water is not a name that is new to Nigerians. We've been here for some time, and that trust, that implicit trust they've had in CWAY is not misplaced, and that is what sells, and we keep on selling CWAY water. Because if you trust what you get from a company, I see no reason why we should not keep on patronizing that. Because if you go out of your way to buy some water you do not know the source, you cannot attest to, and you're most likely to run into trouble. So I will always advise that we take the water that we can trust, that have a water that have lived its time, and you get all this benefits from CWAY.
On a day like this, our message to the people of Nigeria is simple, and to the entire world. It's important you pay attention to the water you drink. Make sure you know the source of your water. Choose your water wisely.
We want to remind Nigerians that water is life, and the importance of drinking clean water. Not just when you're thirsty, but you drink clean water as a matter of necessity for life. For indeed, whether you're going to live healthy, somehow have to do with the kind of water you drink. At CWAY, we take this very seriously, and that is why we go extra lengths to ensure that we package clean and hygienically produced water for our steaming customers. So today, being World Water Day, we say to every Nigerian, always choose the water you can trust. Good water will guarantee a healthy life.
When water flows together, it is powerful, capable of creating great change. We are water, and together we create change. Happy World Water Day from CWAY Drinking Water.